I've survived a suicide attempt. I've survived 24 times being stabbed. I've survived a heart attack that had me dead for 30 minutes. This is Darryl Savell. This is me. I was sexually molested at 3 years old. And at 3 years old, I knew it was wrong at the time. Didn't know how to face this, okay? Not being able to face it, I kept this in for a very, very long time. And I didn't let it go. You just know that every once in a while you sit back and you say, I don't want to remember what happened. I was 14 years old. I ended up getting so depressed that I shot myself. So they put me into a mental hospital for 3 months. Not thinking that what had happened at 3 years old is exactly what triggered that. Those issues that are taken on and they're fed by alcohol, smoking some meth and doing a rail, doing a line. You know, it was a vicious cycle. I was a functioning alcoholic for a long time. That's where it all became to where I lost my home. You know, I lost my job. I didn't care anymore. I ran into this girl and she gets pregnant. When she gets pregnant, they take the baby from us. She was born with methamphetamine in her system. That's when I realized I wasn't going to do it anymore. You know, that's the second I said, I can't do it. If I want her, I'm never going to be able to do this ever again. She needs me more than anything. I knew her mother was gone. Her mom told me, she said, I never wanted a child. You know that. I wanted a heroine for the rest of my life. That's what I wanted. We had bounced from place to place for a little while, motel to motel. We ended up on the streets and under the bridge to be calling, man. All of the shelters. I'm taking her to steal with me to get food because all of you guys are closed. I'm standing there holding my baby girl and not have anywhere else to go. I enrolled my daughter into Positive Tomorrows. We got our caseworker. I told her the situation, and they came up with a city rescue mission. When I opened those front two doors, man, let me just tell you, I could feel the openness. My journey has just begun. We go to the playground, and Bella starts moving around and starting getting to know all the other kids, you know, and she's happy. And to me, I'm looking at her just thankful that I can have both eyes on her now. Instead of one for the wrong reasons, I got both eyes on her for the right ones, man. And I thought to myself, man, this is your chance too. They want you to be able to move forward and not only have stable housing, but also have the resources that you need to be able to move forward in society and in our community. In October, I had a heart attack, and it was myself and just my 4-year-old daughter, Bella. How long she must have sat there begging for me to get up before she knew something was wrong. How scared she must have been because of everything that she's lost. And she ran out that door and she went to get help from the staff, and they came back and started trying to revive me. They recorded my death at 28 minutes on that day when EMT showed up on site. If I would have had my heart attack while we were living under the bridge, that baby girl at 4 years old would not have made it. She would have been dead or trafficked. To me, the city rescue mission creates magic. I started walking with God the day I walked into those doors, because how can you explain any of that and being alive again? I'm on a new journey. Everything I do every day is for a reason that's going to change something, and that's because of the city rescue mission. You don't see too many single fathers that are out there coming in. And a mother's love for their child is like nothing else. But it's also the same for a father's love. She's just 5 years old, man. She loves slides. She loves everything that a 5-year-old would love to do. And I just want to do it with her, whatever it is. Because it's always us. It's always me and her. If God says, I only let you back here to make sure that Bella was okay, now it's time to go, I'd be happy with it. I know that she won't be under that bridge. I know where she'll be. And I've got it all set in place. She'll be all right. You know? And she knows she'll be all right. Journey has just begun.